This was a terrorist attack launched by the Spree. Balloons carrying a mind-controlling curse swarmed toward the crowd. The witches immediately unleashed piercing screams, using sonic barriers to shut out the balloons. However, this was merely a clever diversion. The Spree's true killing blow was a forbidden illusion that could steal one's appearance by burning the hair of the deceased. They could easily transform into anyone's face, lurking silently deep within the military. Scylla had already infiltrated the base long ago. Her mission was to get close to the exceptionally gifted Raeli. As time passed, the relationship between the two underwent a subtle chemical change.
No matter what happens, I love you.
Raeli had no idea that her best friend was actually a cold-blooded assassin for the Spree, but good times never last. Following the leader's orders, Scylla had to realign her priorities. At the wedding, she disguised herself as a server and blended into the crowd. In a deserted corner, she flicked her lighter once again. Then she went to the restroom to request the next step of the plan from her leader, unaware that all of this was witnessed by Tali, who was hiding nearby. Terrified and trembling, Tali hurried to tell the instructor everything. However, it was already too late. On the other side of the lens, Abigail arrived at the bride's room. By then, the bride had already met her end. Before Abigail could react, two Spree members launched an attack on her. The Spree were well prepared, and Abigail was unable to perform her vocal chants. She had to rely on her combat skills to fight 2-on-1. Unfortunately, she was outnumbered and quickly fell into a disadvantage. At that very moment, dozens of blue balloons appeared in the sky. Keep in mind, a single balloon is enough to kill everyone on an entire street, let alone so many. The instructor sensed a grave threat and immediately went on high alert. 9 instructors began a lion's roar in unison. Instantly, a gale erupted and dust filled the air. The hurricane swept up the balloons and blew them toward the horizon. Only then did the instructor realize her daughter, Abigail, was missing and rushed to find her. As soon as she burst into the room, she was ambushed by a specific sound. Seeing her daughter's life in danger, she found herself unable to make a sound. She could only use her scourge to save her daughter. The 4 of them were soon locked in a fierce struggle. The battle-hardened mother and daughter quickly knocked the 2 Spree members to the ground. Seeing they were no match, the Spree members tried to escape. Mother and daughter pursued closely, but the Spree members suddenly doused themselves in strong alcohol.